Hey everyone. So last year I ran my first marathon and there was a lot of learning that I took from that experience. So a couple of things happened. The first thing that happened that I did wrong was starting very quickly. I ran too fast. I ran as I felt. I felt good at the start, having loads of energy. So I ran much quicker than I should have. In fact, I ran the first half marathon close to how fast I can actually run a half marathon. And people were telling me, you're running too fast, you're running too fast. And I had a lot of people warning me about this. And the inevitable happened. I crashed halfway through and I couldn't keep up the pace. And I started to really suffer. And another thing that I failed to do was I didn't fuel myself correctly during the first half. I didn't take on board enough calories and I didn't look after myself. And the second half was such a struggle that, it hampered my performance completely. And we do this all the time, not just with, running and exercise, but we do this with life in general. So we start things with loads of enthusiasm and loads of excitement and loads of energy, particularly when we're starting a project or starting, the first day at work after a while, maybe a new career. And we start with all this enthusiasm. And then we get to, just before the midway point when we're essentially further from the end than we are from the start, and we're really starting to struggle. And we realize that we've created a pace that we can't sustain. We realize that we haven't looked after ourselves. So for anyone that's starting something new, whether it's a new term like me at school, or whether it's a new job, a new career, a new project, just think about the pace that you're starting it with, and think about looking after yourself now, because it's very difficult to look after yourself when you're already suffering. And it's much easier to put things in place for your well-being now, whether that's getting a good routine for bed, whether it's taking on good nutrition, whether it's doing those daily habits that you think promote well-being for you, like reading. Whatever they are, try and do them at the start and not try to add them in halfway through, because when you need them, it's potentially already too late because you need them. Do them before, so potentially you don't have to need them. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you all start your project successfully.